We're supposed to do it.
What's going on? Oh.
It's Indie West Morning,
Oh.
guys.
Well.
Remember, you told me to set this up.
Ugh.
You guys up before
Yeah. No, don't. Oh, my. No. Good morning. This is Indie West Morning. It is
May 17th.
May 17th.
Thursday.
That's a Thursday. I hope.
You're right.
Oh, good.
I don't have classes today. So.
So it's May 17th. Today we wanted to talk about what movies are coming out this weekend
This weekend.
or next week.
So, like,
This
like,
weekend.
Like Friday.
Like Friday.
Tomorrow.
Oh, okay. So movies that are coming out on Friday tomorrow.
Yes.
So first movie up is
Battleship.
okay. It's Battleship. Battleship. Have you ever played that game Battleship as a kid? Well,
Yeah.
now it's a movie. And it's
Choke your battleship.
First Clue, now Battleship. What's next?
well,
Checkers?
Clue's
Monopoly.
acceptable. Clue was a good movie, but Battleship looks a little odd.
I think they kind of moved away from the whole,
It's
who
loosely,
sunk my battleship?
it's loosely based on the game,
Loosely.
but they do have missiles or whatever that look like those little white and red pieces.
That's true, they do. I did not notice that. That is very, very true.
Oh, you didn't?
I didn't notice.
They shoot. They got like those little skinnier tips and then a fatter tip, and they like stick in the ship and they explode.
So, maybe it is a little more like the game than I thought.
But in the movie, they've got
Liam Neeson
Liam Neeson,
and some other people.
Rihanna.
That we don't really care about. Oh, Rihanna. Yeah. In her first ever movie.
Oh, it's her first? I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think so. I don't know.
So- Is it Michael Bay?
It could be. For
Some
all
guys
I know.
Transformers.
It looks like it could be directed by Michael Bay, which means lots of explosions, lots of action, lots
of no plot or story.
Perhaps, very perhaps. So,
Very perhaps.
you know, I definitely won't see this one in theaters, but I'll probably see it eventually.
I want to see it just because I know that it's going to be one of those things where I can turn off my brain and go watch it, expect explosions and, just fighting and stuff. But I don't expect to, have a lot of story in it.
So that's Battleship. Next movie that's coming out this weekend is The Dictator?
The Dictator.
The Dictator. It's about a dictator from some Middle Eastern country where he gets whatever he wants,
He's
and
a dictator. That's what
he just
happens.
gets and does whatever he wants, like we said, because he's the dictator. But then he comes to America, and nobody knows who he is, and he tries to cope with the different society.
It's made by the same people that made Borat.
Which I had never heard of before. But
No, yeah, I'm not gonna watch it.
You've never even heard of it? I haven't seen it.
I don't
I
know. I
haven't seen
may have
it.
heard of it, but
Heard of
it
it.
looks like it's got some funny parts. I don't know
Nah.
about the whole thing. It seems
Seems like one of those movies where I watch the trailer, I'm like, oh, that looks like it would be hilarious. But I know that if I go and watch it, it's going to be full of all this other crap that I really don't want to see.
that's also true. Also true. Last movie that we're going to talk about is What to Be Expecting When You're Expecting, and it's about these
What
dads.
to expect when you're expecting.
These dads learning to be fathers.
Yeah, I think it's specifically one guy who his wife is pregnant. I don't know. Really.
Well, yeah. And so all these other guys that already have kids tell them how to do things, and I don't know.
I
Almost
think
looks
it's going to be
like-
full of humor that you won't understand unless you're like a parent kind of thing. But
Maybe, yeah.
then again,
I
don't
just,
know.
yeah. Doesn't look that interesting. It almost looked like a chick flick where all of the main characters are dudes instead of girls.
It's like they tried to, mask it into getting guys to go see it.
Very
But I don't think
tricky.
it's going to work.
So, those are the three movies that we wanted to talk about today that are coming out tomorrow.
We're not going to go see any of them, so
Right.
bad week for movies, guys.
So,
Go see Avengers again.
yes, go see Avengers 12 more times. So, awesome. If Do you have any other movies that you are looking forward to? Post in the comments below. And
leave a comment if you're going to go see one of these movies and, tell us why.
And if you have seen one, you could post it and be like, hey, it wasn't as awful as you guys thought. And then we could ridicule
and we'll pretend to believe you.
So this episode has been brought to you by Theater Popcorn, which is like the best popcorn in the world, but it also is the most deadly.
And expensive.
And expensive. So, we will see you tomorrow on Friday.
18th.